They say love is a choice, but when it comes to Jane, I never really had one. From the moment I saw her, something inside me shifted. It wasn't just her smile though, trust me. That smile could light up the darkest corners of the world. It wasn't just her laugh though, it was the kind of sound that made my heart race. It was everything. Everything about Jane pulled me in like gravity, like a force I couldn't resist. And trust me, I tried. Oh, I tried, but resisting Jane, impossible. I remember the first time we met. It was a rainy afternoon, the kind where the sky couldn't decide whether to cry or just grumble. I was sitting in the library, lost in a book I wasn't really reading, when she walked in soaked, frustrated, and absolutely beautiful. She dropped her books, and I, being the genius that I am, knocked over an entire stack of mine trying to help. Smooth, right? But instead of laughing at me, she laughed with me. That's Jane. She never makes fun of your flaws. She just makes you feel like they don't even exist. From that moment on, I was done for, hooked, trapped, call it whatever you want. But the truth is, she became my world. She had this way of making life feel alive. The way she'd drag me outside in the middle of a thunderstorm just to dance. The way she'd steal fries off my plate even though she had a full meal of her own. The way she'd whisper, "You're stuck with me, John," like it was a promise carved in stone, and I was stuck with no intention of ever escaping. But Jane, she had her own little ways of testing me. She knew I couldn't resist her. She'd tilt her head, bat her lashes, and say, "John, can you drive me to the bookstore?" And I'd be like, "Jane, we were just there yesterday." And she'd pout, "But there are new books today." And just like that, I'd find myself in the car, driving to a bookstore, knowing full well I'd end up carrying a stack of novels she'd probably finish in a week. But my real weakness, her touch. Oh, don't even get me started on that. When Jane holds my hand, it's like the rest of the world disappears. It's not just warmth, it's safety, comfort, home. And when she runs her fingers through my hair, game over. I could be the toughest guy in the world, but one touch from Jane, and I'm a goner. But love isn't just about the good moments, is it? We've had our fights, stupid ones, big ones. The kind where you wonder if love is enough. There was this one time, I don't even remember what we were fighting about, but I remember the way she looked at me like she was daring me to walk away, like she wanted to see if I'd still stay. And I almost did. Almost. I pulled her close. I whispered, "I love you," even when we're mad. And just like that, she melted into my arms, because deep down, she knew. Resisting each other, that was never really an option. And if love is a battle, then Jane has already won. But the truth is, no matter how hard I tried to prove that I could live without Jane, I knew I never would.